Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Very Sky Rita Lee's video blog. I'm Mary Sky. If you're new to the channel, hit the like, subscribe, thumbs up button. If you're a comer backer, welcome. Please excuse me. If you're a comer backer, welcome. So anyways, I was just thinking of my thing today about Mother Fanny, Sister Fanny, bless her heart. Yeah. One of our YouTube moderators. Anyways, as you guys can see, hold on, let's just move this. Can we actually move this to a point where, yeah, there we go. So I'm going to use two mouses again. I love this mouse, by the way. Anyway, so we're going to basically do it this way so you guys can see me to a point. And I need to do some spreadsheets also. I'm also talking to brother... Nope, you can't see what I'm doing. That's good. Is it? Anyways, so I'll be emailing, talking to you guys at the same time. So, anyways, I need to find out where my live. Actually, I'm going to have to turn on the. Hold on a sec. I'm live, so I hope you don't do anything on until I'm done. Radio silence or etc. So, a lot of you people out there, want to hear from me more often. So, today we're going to be doing a poll as well. First, I need to go into my YouTube channel, which is here. I got this set up. And then what we're doing is I asked for... So, someone's talking about living on a 44 yacht sedan. A yacht isn't really 44 foot. I think we'll be arguing with that one for a while. So, okay, so I muted my microphone so you guys could see that we're live. And then it's coffee time. As you can see right there, I got the coffee going. And then I'm setting up the video here to basically... live chat. Hello, Mark. Good to see you for once. Yeah, I know, Mark. How have you been? I'm sorry I didn't get in. I have a little screen thing here. I'm using this so I don't have to pay for, what do you call it? StreamYard? Yeah. I think StreamYard still gives me 20 free services. I'd have to look into it. Maybe tomorrow or something we can look into it, Mark. Oh! Actually, the live chat's right there on the side. How's that for a toot? I can finally see things coming down, apparently. Let me see here. Yeah. Okay, so this works, I guess, from my side. So, there we go. So apparently wherever this live chat is, maybe I could pop it out. Let me see. Let's see, timestamps. Is there a way I could pop this out so I can actually see it from this side? How you doing, Mark? Let me see here. So, still learning this new program called OBS. So, should be able to, is this where it is? No, apparently that wasn't it. Okay, so apparently that wasn't it. I don't know what happened. Let me see here. We want to... I don't know what's going on here. I do not want to click that, so... Oh, here we go. So apparently, I'm going to minimize this. Sorry, Mark, it's been a while. So, we're going to do this. And then we're going to minimize this up here. Hey, I didn't want to minimize this. They're making it really inconvenience today. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So apparently we're just going to go like this. Hold on. And then we'll minimize it down here. There we go. And let me see. There, that works, I guess, for whatever reason. Let's just move this up. So, how have you been, Mark? It says here, I've been okay. I've been on TikTok. What have you been doing on TikTok? So anyways, as you can see, I got two mouses. One's this one. It helps with my scrolling. It's got the scroll bar. The other thing I love is this keyboard, everyone. It changes colors. I requested two more of these, so I love this. Okay, so anyways, I want to say welcome to you all, everyone. Welcome. I got it on dark mode, so I can actually do better. Anyways, so first of all, I want to tell you guys about the Amazon debacle like I talked about last night. So the Bible that imploded is still on wait mode. They're telling me I got 5 more days, Friday, until they may give a refund. Yeah, so second thing is my Amazon orders. You're going to love this one. I ordered some paper. Then what happened was, paper went up again. Look at that. They just raised the price as soon as I ordered it. They raised it by 40 cents. Pfft, must be tariffs. Has anyone checked the tariffs out lately? Anyway, so I wanted to share with you that a couple things that's pretty entertaining is the fact that my orders, right? So one of the orders, I got a track package here, and I got the return package here, and then the shopping cart things here. And I've literally wanted to say, Mark, good to see you, by the way, that it says delivery date currently unavailable for my first ream of paper. Well, while I was waiting, I ordered on Walmart a ream. They shipped it. Then, at the same time, I got a harebrained idea to order a box. Now, an adopted brother said, well, what are you doing with that much paper? I'll figure it out. But anyway, meanwhile, I decided to order another crack at Amazon to see if it's a delay in Amazon's shipping or if it's something else. So that is the experiment we're doing. So I thought you all would get a hoot out of that. So how about that one? Are you on TikTok? Negative. I'm not on TikTok. I had an account a long time ago, but I don't use on TikTok. I've been okay. It's been a while, Rita. Are you on TikTok? No. On live a lot, but not so much now. How can I direct message? You got my email address, man. I just recalibrated it. You can go into the About Me page, Mark. Throw in something and email San Juan Island Prepper at AOL.com or San Juan Island Prepper at Yahoo.com. Yeah. I mean, it's that simple. Here we go. Let's just fire up the spreadsheet here because I got 2 spreadsheets to go and I'd like to get it done today. That's why I'm doing this before I jump on my treadmill. A lot of people have been asking me about how come I won't use my treadmill and do a video at the same time because I have never tried it out on a tablet. Sorry to say. There you go, spreadsheet starting. So that's the thing. So anyways, I thought I would share that with you, you know. So this is an easy one to do. It's the next one that's kind of long, but yeah. However, sometimes I think the mouse here, nice that it is, has a few small problems. I like how it does the rainbow color. Anyways. Yep, so anyways, so today we're going to be talking about prepping. Also, Mark, I'm on Blue Sky. You can find me at Airy Sky, Rita Lee at Blue Sky if you need to DM me as well. So it all works out. And I thought today would be a good day to get on here early because apparently the Higgins is complaining about me not doing live until like midnight. Last night it was midnight because I was just finishing up some stuff. And it's not easy trying to do it. So, you know, yeah. And so that is all she wrote. Yeah. So how is everyone doing, by the way? I will be checking comments every few seconds or so, or every 30 seconds. Until I have a brain fart like this. Alright, that's why. Anyways, I will be doing a poll today, by the way, on the main channel. The question is, do you guys want to hear, because Chloe's coming to visit soon, do you want to hear her adventures of being homeless? She thought it may be an interesting concept for her to be homeless. And no, Mark, she has still got whatever. You always ask me most time, oh, she had surgery or whatnot. Yeah, she has it, so we won't go there. So, I just thought I would share that with you. Yes. Oh. So, anyways, so that's a poll I'm going to be doing today. And because I can, I also wanted to tell you that, let me see what the comments say here. I've been okay. How can I do okay? What happened? Gotcha. Yeah, so anyways, Mark, yeah, so I'm on Blue Sky. You can find me and find the link at Blue Sky. You can DM me there. You can email me directly. My About Me has my email addresses. You can just click on it, and it works if you're interested because of it. And I thought, why not, right? Yeah, so because that's how it works, in my opinion. So, anyways, so, some of you out there, like I said, I've been busy doing a lot of stuff. So, yeah. So, all is good. So, I'm just happy to be doing this for some of you out there. Mark's probably curious. I have not heard or seen a hair of moderator Zoe, so I'm sorry to say I can't say anything more, Mark. I mean, literally just vanished up, and yeah, I mean, there were some issues, and just, so I wish her the best, you know. I wish her the best. So I hope Mark understands. So, because it is kind of sad, you know, but like I said, I wish her all the best, you know, and many, many years of happiness. Yep. So, you probably are, guys. One day, maybe, if I'm feeling generous or if I'm completely drunk, I may explain what happened to the Zoe issue, right? Gotcha. Blue Sky is blue Sky. Yeah, but Blue Sky, yes. Here, let me get my handle for you guys, and I'll put in a comment for Mark. So my Blue Sky handle is right here for some of you. There you go. So my Blue Sky handle is right there, everyone. Can't complain, you know. It's all good seeing you. Yeah, so good to see you too, Mark. So, anyways, for any of you who want to join me, I do preppers of the day, etc. I haven't done it today, so let me see here. So apparently this guy, okay, so this guy here was asking about power cuts. Yeah, I already said something about power cuts. That's why as a prepper, you always keep a backup generator, a solar generator, etc. So anyways, that's a prepper's tool right there. So, anyways, back to, yeah. So I just wanted to say it looks pretty dang good, in my opinion. So, yeah, so, anyways, we're halfway through the first spreadsheet, which is good, because I really want to get done with my, my spreadsheets, and, I want to go directly to, my, treadmill. And the reason for it is, and I told you guys this a while ago, is that's one thing I do miss about Zoe, exercising. At first I thought, well, why bother freaking exercising, right? I mean, just dragging you out. You know, it's a beautiful day, but, you know, doctor told me I need to get about 15,000 feet, so about 3 miles a day. So I jump on there for 90 minutes every day, walk, and then take a nice hot shower afterwards, and I'm done. I was supposed to have some what do you call it? Some lunch, and, or not lunch, other issues, and then every time I try and turn around, it's like not gonna happen. I better finish this coffee too, because once the coffee is done, my friends, then, basically, I can, do other issues, you know. There we go. So I gotta finish this so I don't have racy heart for my my treadmill. So yeah. So it's all good. So then you know, but as a prepper, a lot of people have been asking me about, you know, freezers, etc. I actually got a couple freezers in my shopping cart, or my save feature, and a lot of people have been asking time and time again what's going on with Chloe, you know, and I wanted to say for the record, Chloe's found her religion in Islam, and so it's a benefit that she keeps following Islam. And if you can see, let me see if I can see. Can you actually see that? Yes, you can, barely. You can see the little doggo's just sleeping and guarding the door for me. Love that little doggo, you know. Doggo! Yes, anywho. So anyway, so a lot of people's going on. Also, like I said, I have some other announcements to make eventually, but right now it is kind of pretty entertaining of what's going on. I have a lot of talk about, a lot of things to do, etc., etc., and to me, it's like I said, pretty entertaining. Yeah. Did this get missing or something? I guess I'll have to make a modification real quick. There, see? So, let's just fix that real quick. See, sometimes I have to make a few minor modifications, but that just leaves you guys with a better show today, because, you know, you guys don't really get the shows that much. So, as a prepper, Chloe was talking about the other day about what to do about supplies, and I said, well, the best course of action is to buy what you need. You know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, what about this or what about that? And I was like, dude, you get two choices. You can either skip it or not skip it. Yeah, plain and simple. Easy peasy Japanesey, I guess. So to me, it is what it is. One of these days, I'm going to have to put this in order. These three in order. Because I can't remember which ones are which. Yeah, it's like... But I'm always game on that. So, game, get it? Pun. Anyway, so, a lot of you out there, like I said, one day I may... out of love for you all and the fans, I may explain the whole what the heck? Is this a scam message? Let me go and look at this. I got like 2 spreadsheets left to do, I realized, and I'm sitting here. I gave you my Blue Sky info anyways, but I'm sitting here, and I get an email. I'm just going to, by the way, I have 6 email programs open. Let me see. Yeah, so we'll figure that out in a second. Here we go. So anyways, let's just get this done. Remember, you guys are seeing me do live video today, as well as I'm trying to handle everything I need right before I get some food in. I also need to run a quick check for some food situation. Let's see. So apparently, someone decided to spam my email up, by the way, for talking about Elon Musk, right? He'll be the world's trillionaire by 2027 because he's worth $400 billion. It doesn't matter if he's worth $400 billion or $4. The problem is all these people turn around and they think that they need to turn around and say, quote unquote, that these people are worth something. The only thing that's worth it is, as I'm going to say, is God. God's going to sit there and say, look, you had $400 billion. You didn't help the poor. By the way, we got another comment that came in, which I'm better off looking over here real quick. It says, Mason Camden, what's your Discord? I don't have a Discord right now. Sorry to say. Where's Chloe? Trent Biggs? Chloe is literally basically homeless still. She's going to basically come around eventually, and she's visiting, and I was going to do a poll today. Trent, by the way, before you say anything, Trent, it's good to see you. Mason Camden, what's your Discord? I have a Discord, but it ain't for YouTube. It is for my gaming guild. So, sorry, can't give it to you. Anyways, with that said, everyone, good to see you. Trent, what's up? What happened? Did you lose your damn hammer again? I'll have to fix that eventually, Trent. I always like keep one moderator on hand at all times. So, anyways, yeah. So, hold on. So, how have you been? Yeah, how have you been? I've been so busy dealing with issues that I have had some health issues, if you guys have been paying attention. Yeah. That I've been issues, like health issues. Like I said, I went in for a calcium score test the other day. I know moderator the Higgins was asking me the other day about okay, that's why I spelled it wrong, about the calcium score test. Well, they're going to put me on some meds in October for breaking down all the cholesterol in my heart. So I'm still alive. Okay, that's the main thing. I'm still alive, and I've been basically doing things. Now, a lot of you guys out there I want to say, you know, when it comes to certain issues, I am basically a hermit. And so I don't like being around people unless I have to. And so, you know, I've been lacking and being lazy and everything else. And all of a sudden I ended up having some problems. And turns out I should be, you know, running on the treadmill more. And so that is what's going on with me completely, you know. No, I sent you an invite to my Discord. Alright, where'd you send it to because of it? Let's see. Yeah, I have a Discord myself. Let me see this. Can I actually? Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's just make him a standard moderator. There you go, Trent. Trent Biggs is verified, is now a standard moderator. Verified? Well, what does that mean, verified, anyways? Is that something new that YouTube's doing, Trent? Is that where they're telling you have to show an ID or some stupid thing? I've heard stuff about that, but anyways, I don't know. So, but it is good to see you. Discord? Yeah, well, like I said, I have my laptop loads up Discord. I just keep Discord quiet most of the time. Usually I use it for my gaming guild, so, and, yeah. So, anyways, I'm glad you're doing all right, Trent. Like I said, someone asked about me. What was it? The Mason guy was asking about Chloe. Yeah, Chloe's homeless. Didn't you guys get the message? Or what? You just think you come in here and say, oh, well, you know, I'm doing a poll, by the way, or later. Basically, the poll is, do you guys want Chloe to come online to talk about her homeless, her adventure being homeless? Because that's something I would really like to talk about because, you know, it is something that a lot of people would like to, you know, hear from. And people are like, well, we'd like to hear from Chloe. Yes, we would. Now, for some of you out there, I'd like to say, for the record, I can't tell you all the details, okay, because I'm not allowed to. You know, so I consider like a non-disclosure agreement. But anyways, it goes like this for some of you out there. Apparently, rumor has it, it's going around that the management company is being looked into, apparently. This is what I've heard. And Trent's probably sitting there probably smiling, and this Mason guy, I think it's Mason guy, right? They're all going to basically smile when they find out that they're investigating why the young Chloe, everyone, is completely and thoroughly homeless. Yeah, think about that. Completely and thoroughly homeless, yeah. I mean, that's something I thought it would be an interesting concept, you know, seeing Chloe completely and thoroughly homeless. And, you know, they're investigating. A lot of people are like, why? You know, and it's like because, you know, the evidence is stacked up that she was forced out illegally. And a lot of people are like, well, a lot of people over the past said when I had my hand in it. No, I didn't. Basically, the manager basically knocked on the door and told Chloe to sign it or I was going to be homeless. And Chloe signed it out of duress. Since then, with all the crap going on in the world, things are coming down the pipe where it's looking pretty bad in the fact that we got people here that apparently do drugs. Proof's in the pudding, apparently. Supposedly. I don't know all the details, but anyways, for the argument's sake of this, it goes like this. So the management company is basically trying to cover up, dump things, do whatever, and it's getting to the point where the management company is literally jumping ship. Literally, they are jumping ship, and people say, oh, well, what about Chloe? Why is... what about poor, beautiful Chloe, Remember the other day last night I talked about I was going through my email after programming it for you guys so you guys can send me an email. And the email came back to, me for, someone attacking me, dead naming me, and trying to put me in a group home for something. They think Chloe will never be in a group home. Chloe won't be in a group home, but Chloe's homeless. So the point is, these people sit there and they want to attack me for any reason they can because they have nothing better to do with their crappy life, and yet I'm not the one that's basically turned around and called the manager a whop and a dago and got freaking booted out of the apartment complex. From every accord I've heard, Chloe at the time literally couldn't control her temper. Now, Chloe can't control her temper. She's about 30% better, I'll give you that. But the reason for it, and I'll get to that in a second too, because like I said, I'm trying to get this spreadsheet done as fast as possible. And I'm halfway done. So, for example, Chloe has found religion. This is a Quran. So, I'm just going to say, may Allah bless her, basically. She's finally realizing and that she went in and she found religion. She never thought about religion, but she finally found it. She needs religion. She does her 5 prayers a day. She's got a prayer mat. She's got her hijabs. She's basically going full Islam. Which is fine by me because Biggs is probably going to say if he's still watching this. That means I can make the Islam joke right now and say, that I can get all the... how do you get verified, Trent? Just throw it out there. I'm curious. I'm doing this channel and I'd like to hear. So anyways, back to the Chloe Islam thing, right? It just means jokingly I get more bacon than Chloe. So would you give me 1 second? I need to run out there. I will be right back and we'll continue. Hey, doggo. I see you're moving around, aren't you, son? So how's this verification thing work anyways? Or should I Google the damn thing? Yeah, let me look at that. Well, I'm Christian too. Trent. The problem is whatever makes Chloe a better person is what matters. I mean, literally, Chloe's, I've already arranged for Chloe to go to another place, Trent, for next 6 months. What do you call it? Next 6 months, and 2 places in Skagit County. And a lot of you people sit there and, it's one thing I want to talk to you guys about today was you guys were complaining to me saying, well, how come, that, a lot of people say, well, you should have, basically did more for her. Well, I'm sorry to say, but Chloe was in Seattle for a long time too, and that didn't do too well. When she left, she came up here, and after she left, well, there goes the Higgins. He emailed. I'm gonna have to answer the Higgins suit. I am the Higgins. Actually, I have my volume off on my computer, so you guys don't have any feedback with me because I'm just trying to finish up here, But I got some projects I need to like I said, figure out. So, anyways, so basically, the bottom line is for Chloe, right? Is she's homeless, but she's not lost hope, and I keep an eye on everything. Now, a lot of you people, I've heard a few people complain, recently, like, one person said something about keeping Chloe sick. I'm not keeping Chloe sick, all right? Thing is Chloe's been, depressed, outspoken, angry, cranky, whatever, all because she's, homeless. But the thing is, Chloe's now realizing that if she doesn't change, she may end up in jail for who knows what, right? And so I'm trying to guide her on a better path. But to guide her on a better path, you have to realize that that everyone has got their own everyone has their own way of doing things, and she's finally realizing, that she can't just go around and start screaming and yelling at people for no reason. I mean, literally. I mean, now because of her religion, which is kind of funny, I'll tell you this story real quick too. She claims that I'm the head of household, which means I control everything, and it's like, I don't want to be head of household, but I'll do it for her, And because of it, I get her to, she comes to me and she says, look, I hung up on you 9 times in one day. And I'm like, yeah. She says, I need to be punished. So I turn around, instead of sitting there saying, something like, like the child being punished with a wooden spoon or something, I say, hey, you got to give me 5 surahs in your Quran. Get to it. Yeah. And she'll go and do it too. She'll be like, okay. And because I told her, the better yourself, you don't get angry and hang up on the phone because you think, you're angry about it, So, let me just say that for the record, because to me, I think it's just flat outright funny that, she's like, punish me. And so it's like the other day when it comes to alcohol, it's like she's turning around, she's realizing alcohol is not good. So she's literally getting non-alcoholic beverages, which is a blessing by itself, Me, of course, Trent probably knows me too well. I won't give up my booze or my bacon either, man. I mean, why should I give up my bacon and beer for a religion? I mean, literally, I think it's funny in some ways, Anyways, but that's how I feel, so, but teach their own, so. Alright, let's see the comments. Let's see. Where's Chloe? What's your Discord? Mason Camden. Trent Biggs verified in Discord. Good. I'm Christian, but I guess Chloe. Yeah, you know how it is, Trent. I mean, literally, you just gotta go with the flow. I mean, literally. And to me, it is it is what it is, And to me, yeah, I mean, so I enjoy everything and everything, So a lot of people are like, oh, well, you need this and you need that and you need to go to jail and you need to what for? Because I have a roof over my head and you're all sitting there trying to troll me over, not Trent is, but you get the idea. They're all like, oh, Chloe this and Chloe that and Chloe this. Like, dude, Chloe's getting better, okay? She's bettering herself. Unfortunately, her former therapist thinks that she's not getting better because she's not taking medication, which is a different story. I mean, in my opinion, whatever, right? I mean, so basically, now I gotta ask Trent. You said you sent me a Discord thing. I'm almost done with this section of the spreadsheet. I will probably do the next setup tomorrow, due to the fact that I need to have some questions answered by Chloe. So. I'm Christian, but again, well, I'm glad, Trent. So the question is, I'm going to go check my email real quick. So some people did send me email. Will know my main email address as well. Only the Higgins knows my email at my, yeah, and then, anyways, it is shiny. Oh, God, not again for this again. I had to say it. Sorry. The Higgins said something to me, and I had to literally basically ask a stupid question. We always have these stupid emails from time to time. Actually, his emails aren't that stupid. Fortunately, I was going to put him to work on a project, but that failed. So, yeah. So apparently, and by the way, I'm not sponsored by them. But has anyone ever tried the email application Spark Mail is really good. MailSpring's really good. Yeah. So with me, of course, I'm enjoying, and I got it all in dark mode so I can actually see better. My old glasses broke. Apparently, the Lions Club is pissed off the doctor. The doctor's pissed off the Lions Club. Here we go. So apparently, then I wanted to ask you guys about. Let's see. So I'm always trying to figure this out. There we go. So apparently my emails, I'm checking my emails. Apparently San Juan Island Prepper at AOL doesn't got any email. And then San Juan Island Prepper at Yahoo, which by the way, if any of you want to donate gift cards, you can do it at San Juan Island Prepper at yahoo.com or San Juan Island Prepper at AOL. It's always much appreciative. That's one reason why I miss Zoe. Is not because of the gift cards, because she always told me from the bottom of her heart, my time is mine, and I should get paid from time to time. Yeah, but for most people, they don't think of me as a person. I'm not human. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm a moron, and it goes on and on and on and on and on. So, yeah. So, anyways, I just thought I would share that with you all. Yes. So, anyways. There we have it. So hold on. So anyways, so I will be doing another video tomorrow for you all, different times, once I figure out my schedule. I was supposed to have lunch. Let me see. Trent, what's up? There's a lot of people quiet. But anyways, I do miss Zoe. But there's nothing I can do. Like I said, it is what it is. Yes. So tomorrow I will be asking Chloe. She should be joining sooner or later. And there you go. We'll be doing a poll. I'm going to be doing a poll momentarily, so give me a second. I also need to go run in and take some ibuprofen real quick because I got a minor headache. And there we go. There we go. So I also want to say I take Amazon, Walmart, and eBay gift cards if you guys want to donate. There we go. So we're done. This one I will ask Chloe more about later. Do we have any other ones to work on, or are we good? I saw something a while ago about that. Yeah, alright, cool. So, we'll just close these out. And then I will minimize this. There we go. So I can see the comments more. And then I will take my ibuprofen in a second. Actually, I'll do it right now. Give me a second. This is live anyways. Hey, bud. What's up, Boon Boon? Dog? Boon Boon, dog. Alright, so 3:54, I'm going to run a little short today. I will try and experiment eventually, guys, for you all on doing doing a live feed while on a treadmill. But I don't want to waste 90 minutes either. I do have a plan. Let me tell you my plan. That is, I want to tell you all about my plan, which is I go to my treadmill, I run it, and I use my tablet, and I watch videos, which, by the way, I need to remember where I'm at. I got a clipboard in the other room that tells me where I'm at. Keeps me on task. Yeah, actually, I could probably look it up, too, through the YouTube thing. So, what I want to do is, let me see here. Okay, so he hasn't posted. So, what I want to talk about is the poll. So, I'm going to go and do the poll real quick. So, do we want Chloe? Then I'm going to check on my history because, you know, I usually try to avoid political slop. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Posts. Let's see, we got... Chloe asked me what I wanted for my Christmas gift. Shall it be one of these? 75 or 85-inch TV? Well, keep posting it on the polls, people. Legion Go S handheld, new desktop or video games. This one is prepping. Yeah, we're talking about that. And then the people want it living room studio. Sorry, dude. Because I'm not in the living room, I have to get spreadsheets on. So today's poll will be... Homeless. 1, yes. 2, no. Now, there is something I do want to share with you all. Alright? While we're talking, you know, and you got all these people, they're like, oh yes, Chloe this, and Chloe that, and Chloe this, and Chloe that. Alright, so, my next question is we're going to talk about my, history, because I want to check on... Have you guys seen that dang thingy where everyone's panicking now? The newest thing is over the Epstein file is where people aren't getting it, so they're talking about how stupid that he's going to try to steal the elections for himself and destroy Democrats. The more they basically post this crap, the more it's just going to basically fuel more fury and stuff. Unless they want civil war, I don't know what the heck's happening. That's why I said, are you all prepared for, you know, what do they call that? Civil war. Yeah. Now, I'm trying to find out where I went. Saturday was like, damn it, where the hell did... Oh, here we go. Saturday. Alright, so... Okay, so I finished that. Okay. So I'm on else. Okay, that makes sense. So now I just got to go and grab my clipboard and make sure I have everything set for that. So, anyways... There we have it. So, I just wanted to say, yeah. So, anyways, another funny thing coming down the pipe is, that we need to prep for all issues now, because we don't know what's going to happen in the future. yeah, so oh, well, let me just reply to this real quick. I'll just say okay, makes sense. All right, so anyways, so basically, like I said, when it comes to prepping, I'm looking forward to other issues coming down the pipe. Like I said, it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. But I'm also wanting to say that I'm enjoying what's coming down. Everything coming down. So, anyways, so inflation, we're monitoring. Grocery prices, we're monitoring. We're doing everything we can, and we're monitoring. What we're not monitoring is what's going to happen on other things. For example, I just checked my order again from my Amazon thing, and it is literally what do you call it? Delayed. So, anyways, so that is something I wanted to share with you all. Now, Chloe, of course, you guys got to join the polls more. You go in and join the polls, click on it. I mean, it is what it is, right? So, then you got other issues coming down the pipe. So, to me, I think it's best if we all turned around and took it one day at a time. I mean, literally. So, I may do videos daily. I may not do videos daily. I'm using OBS because I don't want to pay for StreamYards. StreamYards is getting to the point where unless I can actually get people to join us. By the way, Trent, I don't see anything on your thing, your Discord thing, so I don't know what's going on. I think we have Discord. Do we have Discord at all for our channel? I think Pee-wee joined a long time ago, but I don't remember. Anyways, I may have to check on that. I may just check on my my About Me page. Yeah, so I don't know. So I'm trying to remember what else it was that I needed to do before the treadmill, besides the ibuprofen. Because once the ibuprofen's done, it's auto shadow or auto shower, and after that, you know, my mind sometimes gets a little confused, or not confused so much, is trying to remember everything I need to do. That's why I what was that? Trying to think. What was it? What else was I trying to do? Anyway, so I need to get going and get back on course. I knew I was supposed to have dinner tomorrow with someone at lunch. That was canceled. So, but anyways, I just don't remember what it was I was looking for. So, was it Blue Sky or I don't remember. Oh, yeah, I know what it was. So I wanted to go over to my YouTube channel, and I wanted to go to the About Me page. I need to check on it. It's been a while. See, I'm trying to juggle so much. I just can't. My mind's always overloaded at times. Here we go. So view 13 more links. San Juan Island Preppers website. Our Rumble channel, Instagram donation, preppers, San Juan Island Preppers, solar generator list, Christmas lifts, Blue Sky. I guess we don't have anything on Discord here, do we? What are we looking for exactly? We don't. Oh yeah, Discord's right there. So the San Juan Island Discord's right there. I guess that's where it is. I'll have to check Discord later, because I thought maybe Trent or the other person said something or other in Discord. Yeah. Do I even have Discord on this computer? I don't think I do. Oh, yeah, I do. I might fire it up eventually, but my microphone's being used currently. So, sorry to dudes. But at least I know I have it. I know that computer loaded Discord up. This when it loads. I need to fix it eventually, but I refuse to on the grounds of that. So, you see? I was just checking on that anyways. So, yeah, so... Anyways, like I said, Chloe's a good girl. We got things moving down. I got many things to talk about. Maybe I should just finish up here for today and tell you all about the other things coming down the pipe. So, a lot of you guys, people out there, are always complaining about Chloe. You know, they're like, oh, Chloe this, Chloe that. Well, let me put it this way. The reason we talked 2.5-3 years ago about group homes is because Chloe's family thought she needs a group home because she can't maintain her life. And the thing is, that's like 50-50, okay? So Chloe can maintain her life too for other reasons, yes. Yeah, so, anyways. Well then, what we'll do here is we'll leave it alone. See? Thing is we don't Chloe. Yeah. So, anyways, so a lot of people turn around. So, there we go. So, anyways, so a lot of people turn around and, you know, they say to me that Chloe's, needs a group home. Well, 50-50, okay? There's a lot of advocates and stuff that say Chloe needs a group home. Unfortunately, the problem with Chloe is Chloe's semi-autistic. And Chloe, of course, is always on her own world. And so, with Chloe, she turns around and Chloe's on her own world. And because of it, she turns around and she wants what she wants, right? But she doesn't want to handle the affairs of everyday life. So that's where she turns around and says, I'm head of household, right? So, for example, I had to come up with so many dang plans to keep her safe and protected, like the radio. This is a cellular-based radio. For some of you, you know this. This basically is wired directly to Chloe at all times. Then, Chloe also has other issues. For example, that Chloe doesn't like to handle emails unless it's important. She comes to me and she wants me to handle her everything. So, for example, you know, she turns around, she says, look, I want you to handle my email. So I turn around and I say, okay. And so then I ask her, can I set the email up in one of these email programs? Because it's easier for me not to go into Chrome and then set everything up. But nope, got to go into Chrome because that's what Chloe wants. So Chloe says, okay. Then Chloe says something to the effect of, you know, and Zoe knew this a long time ago anyways. So what happens? I turn around and I do the there. So I turn around and I do the email. And then she sends me a message. She's like, yeah, I spent $27 somewhere, okay? And you guys should sit there and say, okay, now you guys sit there and you say, well, let me grab, do we have any more coffee? Yeah, I'll get coffee later. That's not a big deal. So I want to share with this. So then she turns around, right? And she says, I need you to put the purchases in. So for example, payday comes, right? She's buying 9 hijabs, right? That means once the order is placed on Chloe's side, I gotta go in and mark it in Chloe's budget planner in green. Yeah, it's all green, right? So this is Chloe's budget planner. Guess who's got to maintain it? I do. Then, when hers is done, I got to turn around and triplicate it again. This is the joint budget planner for me and Chloe. This is basically for both of us, right? This is budget planner and daily planner, all topped into one. All the way to April when we buy a new one. So, basically, this is where I keep the expense tracker. For example, as a joint one, here's all our expenses. Right here. And as you can see, that's it. And then, I do it again in our other expense planner in double. So, then, finally, for traveling out, I basically have this, the compact one. This one has to be updated soon. So, we have planners. Who's the one that has to maintain them? Me. We have a to-do list planner. This is all my to-do list on paper. I'd rather have a Palm Pilot, but stepbrother Ted keeps nagging me about it. But here we go, see? To-do list right here. I got my to-do list right here, see? Call Chloe, call this, do that, do this, do that, do this. And at the end of the night, done. Then I have these. You're probably thinking, what's this? One of these is being updated right now and being shipped to me. So I got a new planner coming right here. And because this planner is literally, is this one or, oh no. It's this planner that's literally done. This week it's finished. So, got a new one coming in. Fortunately, as you can see here, I have to plan Chloe's and I appointments. I mean, literally, this is what I'm doing, appointments. So, Chloe's appointments, my appointments, traveling out, anything I can think of, appointments. Now, you can sit there and say, that's an interesting setup. I'm not done. Then, when I'm at home, I have these planners. These are the large planners. These are 15-minute and half-hour block increments. Why do I do that? To maintain again. So every planner is going to be replaced. I have to maintain doctor's appointments, shipping, packages coming in, packages going out, shipping dates, when things come, when things go. Yeah. Then that also gives me the schedule that I need to schedule people like my adopted brother who's trying to get on Social Security. And so I have to schedule a phone call time with him because I am so damn busy. Yeah. Literally. Ah, great. So apparently I got an error with my one of my email clients is giving me trouble yet again. So when I went to click on this, there we go, then it was acting up again. So anyways, so the bottom line is that I do so much. So I have all this email, right? And so I have this computer family got me recently. It's a laptop. And the thing... Oh, there's trash in here. Cool. What's this? Trash? Can we empty the trash? So it fills up. Here we go. We'll just go. There we go. We'll just hit empty trash. This is cool. There. So anyways, my point is, okay, is I do everything, right? So I got this laptop that's literally, quote unquote, give me a second. I may have to go use the restroom yet again. But anyways, I want to share with you a thought for a second, okay? And I was hoping my adopted brother went through the wish list I made to get his ideas on stuff from Walmart, because, you know, a lot of this stuff's like paper buying and stuff. I did delete the pallets of paper. I thought the pallets of paper were kind of funny at the time. I mean, who would need that much paper brought in? So anyways, so basically I turned around. I got some purchases. See, small items like this are perfect. But anyways, so basically what I'm trying to say is when it comes to certain issues, right? Here we go. So, for example, I turned around. Is this what I think it is? Or let me look at that real quick. So, anyways, shipped and sold by Walmart. Okay, so this may be what we need. But anyway, so what happens is, I have this gaming laptop I got as a gift, right? Anyway, so what happened with it is you guys are sitting there going, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's cool. Anyways, thing is, the battery lasts like a little over 75 minutes. Brand new battery, by the way. The reason for it is it's a gaming laptop. It's using the onboard video card, so I can't get a lot of production or performance when I'm away. So what happened is I turned around. Hold on a sec, and I turned my adopted brother. And I asked him specifically that I needed to inquire about purchases, right? And I was talking about production. Now, when I go off island, oh, did this actually get shipped? Nope. So it's already Monday evening and they haven't shipped my order. I'm thinking Amazon's really fucked up right now. No offense to anyone around watching this. Because apparently there's a delay in everything, you know. And, oh, yes, I've been meaning to check something else out. So, but anyways, so basically I was talking to my adopted brother about, brother. Alright, so apparently that's not working right. Yeah, here we go. What is he squabbling about this time? So apparently I'm gonna run my burn my mouse out. So apparently one of my adopted brothers. Whoops, hold on. Yeah. Oh, there we go. So apparently that's cool. So I got two mouses actually. So see. Anyways, hold on. And I got two keyboards too. So, anyways, plus I have backup keyboards I bought. So, no, I'm just gonna keep it that way. That seems cool for once. Anyway, so basically, I'm almost done here. Anyways, so basically, I'm checking pricing real quick. I got paper coming in, I got ink coming in, and I got, other issues coming in. So, for example, I was hoping to send my adopted brother some information on some stuff. Unfortunately, for me, my stuff is different issues. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see. This says get it in 10 days. Oh, yeah, that was the other thing. Amazon, Best Buy is shipping everything slow. Someone said something like it's sold out for whatever reason. And it'll come back in. But we're not here to talk about what's shipping and what isn't, etc. You know, it's back to school. So, anyways, what I wanted to do is I wanted to send my list, right? And there's this share feature on oh, so apparently they're finally fixing it. Nope. So I went to click on share and a box opens up. And then that's it. Let me see. Can I actually... Yeah. So it tells me nothing. Sees nothing. Anyways. So basically what I was looking for was certain things. So basically what happened was with Chloe was, you know, my computer is like 75 minutes, right? And so all my computers that's failed over the years is because of Chloe. So if you look on the bottom of my desk here, this computer, Chloe owes me, right? I like my netbook. Look at this. I have a little Windows XP netbook. Adopted brother's probably laughing at this. Then I had an Intel Centrino processor, a little work computer. Of course, the battery's kind of funky for this one. Look at the battery popping out that. Then I have this computer that Chloe literally, I need to clean this up eventually, literally ran into the ground so much. Love my large screen laptops. Then got Chloe's computer here. This is Chloe's old one. We thought about sending one to my adopted brother, cleaning it up, telling him he can have it. You know, this one here just needs a new plug. It's got a great little SSD in it. Chloe, yeah, SSD. It's a Lenovo. Of course, he wouldn't take it because, well, it's too old in his opinion. Then, I think that runs Windows 10. Then this one's my hubby's. So, anyways, my husband's computer, see? When hubby died, everyone tried to figure out what was on this. Yeah? Of course, technicians even tried to do transfers and everything. Couldn't do it. This one, the hard drive failed. Clean it up, maybe use again, but it's Windows 7. I think it's Windows 7. Oh, and the screws finally coming unloose on this one, so... Yeah, so anywho. And then the screw popped out somewhere. I just heard it come out. And then, like I said, you got this one. And this one. And this one. So all these computers destroyed, right? Over the years by Chloe. And Chloe says, oh, I'll replace it. So Chloe turns around and she says, you need something for work, right? And so I thought, cool. So we were looking at an Asus VivoBook that I can do two things with. One, take it with me on the trip. And two, on the ferry, because I use my free unlimited hotspot. Actually, it's not free. but I get unlimited hotspot, and it works for the most part. Unfortunately, the problem with it is I have to keep it plugged into a cigarette lighter outlet to charge it up. So Chloe says, why don't we just upgrade the printer next month to a laser jet? And I said, okay. So laser jet we're getting. Then she says, why don't we buy an extra toner? Extra toner, no problem. Then she says, why not get Mountain Dew Baja Midnight Freeze out at Taco Bell. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I heard about that. That's a new beverage, yeah, that they came out with. I'd like to try it eventually, but so Chloe says to me, keep an eye on pricing on Amazon, Walmart, and Best Buy for a computer. So me and Chloe's been monitoring, and Chloe said to me that it's better if we invest in time to look at what's available at those 3 sites for pricing for a computer. Now, you know, my adopted brother would say, well, you need to go with an Intel i5, right? There's an i5. I'm not going to tell you the price. It meets the criteria, 16 gigs of RAM, I believe it is. And it's pretty much got a 512 gig SSD, and it's like $400 some, right? And this would work perfectly for our work for our projects, and it has like an 8-hour battery. Now, when it comes to looking at Dell, for example, trying to get a hold of a Dell 16, for example. Dude, you're getting a Dell. Remember the old Dell commercials? So, basically, you know, when it comes to computers, Chloe's like, keep an eye on it. So, the cheapest is that. Now, that's an i5. Now, you know, my adopted brother, he'd be like, oh, well, the i5 is a great processor. That's what you need. Of course, like I said, with Amazon, we have that saved and we're watching it. And then on other issues, I had some other ideas too. But the next thing I wanted to talk about was the other issues coming up for the holidays, you know. And for example, for X amount of dollars, I can upgrade to a i7, and paying approximately like $80 more for an i7. So think about it. i7, $80 more, or an i5 for cheaper processing for that. It just depends on what you need. So then you want to go a little more, and then I can go, let's see, that was how much did I say that was? Okay, so for about so for another thing, I can get a gaming laptop. But again, having an affordable gaming laptop with a 15.6-inch screen, there's 2 problems with it. It's got an onboard video card, which means it can play games, but the battery life sucks. So you got to ask yourself, are you willing to get one that's double the RAM, same SSD, smaller screen, and the battery life is pretty. So for example, you know, when you look at something like this, it doesn't tell you exactly like how long the battery is. It's also running looks like it may be running DDR4 RAM, That's an interesting concept, DDR4, because DDR5 is what I have, and it runs 6,000. This is DDR4, so reason they're giving a better deal is your RAM is DDR, I believe it's DDR4. So yeah, I mean, yeah, right there. Before even looking at the RAM, so you get DDR4 for this one. That's why it's cheaper than that. You're paying for the RAM, and then if I wanted to go more money, for example. By the way, I want to look at these pricings for a minute because I'm always looking at this because I'm learning and I'm bettering myself. So this comes with the Iris Xe graphics built in. And it's okay. You can basically run it for an office computer. Has 1 terabyte and 16 gigs of RAM. This ain't bad. What's the product details of the what's the RAM? Here we go. So it's got RAM. So it doesn't even say what the RAM is. So apparently they're like covering this one. They're like, well, you pay X amount and get an you can get it's just like you can get no, let's see, do they have anything here about that? Let's see, it says Windows Home 11. Okay, cool. Nope. So they're basically hiding what your RAM is. So there you go. See, they want you to pay more money, but they're not telling you we're going to give you DDR4 or DDR5. So, for example, a Dell 16. By the way, this Dell 16. If you look at the Dell 16, for example, and say you view specifications, it's running 16 gigs of RAM. This is DDR5, so you're paying more, but you're paying more money. So unless they're saying it, and it's a 2023 model, which means it's not the latest. It is an i7, so apparently my adopted brother would be happy about that. And by the way, that's something that the specifications we're looking at is the battery. So I may just send my adopted brother some information and be like, what is the battery about? The battery life on the thing. I think the battery life is like 12 to 15 hours, which would come in handy for what I need off island because it's expensive. So that's why I was looking at either the Vivo book or the other processors, and but we wanted either Amazon or Walmart due to the fact that Best Buy is now taking 10 days, 15 days to deliver a computer, which again is not good. So anyways, so all that stacks up to Chloe and I were talking about a travel computer specifically for off island, because one of the things I do, as you probably are well aware by now, is when I'm traveling off island, and Chloe's usually with me most of the time, what we do is we turn around and we Chloe says to me, well, I need to place an order for pickup, right? So I say, okay. So I pick up my order in Bellingham, and then I replace my order in Mount Vernon, and then we pick up Chloe's order in Bellingham, and then we pick up Chloe's order in Mount Vernon. We were in a van, by the way, leaving everything stockpiled up and willy-nilly ready to go, so we have no trouble. So that's one of the things we do. We like to basically have everything on the computer, and because of it, then all I do is I keep the computer with me so I can maintain the everything that she needs. And then, she comes out on the weekends. Usually she comes out on the weekends. Her 90 days are almost up, so she'll be with me for a month, and then she's got a new 6-month program, which right now we're working on projects. And one of the projects, bless her heart, is the fact that we're still waiting for her apartment to come available here on the island, a different place. Fortunately, there's a housing crisis, and we don't know what's going on. So, where is Chloe? I cannot tell you where Chloe's living. It's confidential, but I will say she is in a homeless shelter. She's got a 90-day program. Then she moves to another homeless shelter for a 90-day program. Then a third homeless shelter for another 90-day program. and she spends 1 month with me. So that means she's got 7 months of living somewhere free and clear with no trouble. And in the meantime, we are prepping for the worst of the worst. Yeah, so anyways, what the heck? I ain't bothering with that. So, does that answer your question, Trent? Basically. So, let me see. How long have I been doing this video? I do need to jump for my treadmill soon, because I can't just sit here all day doing videos. Where is Chloe living? I already told you. Chloe's living in somewhere in her own dorm, protected. Yeah. Oh, I see the dog moved again. Well, that's cool. Anyways, so I don't need to spend all day. Give me 1 second. All day here, guys, because I've done my job. I've given you updates. We're talking. Prepping, we're good. I do need to check on something. So let me, yeah. So let me just close this out. We've done watching stuff. So apparently my package hasn't shipped. I wonder how long it's going to take to ship. Wonder if there's a problem with the hubs. Anyways, use the AI feature. Okay, so well, so like I said, Trent, I can't tell you where she's living because that's not your job to know. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Moppy. Welcome to another edition of Moppy's episode. Today, I am Moppy, and we're going to be talking about what we are going to do. Mommy, what are you doing? I'm watching the camera. Yeah? Oh, cool. There we go. Yeah, I see me coming in now. Yeah. Anyways, what do you got to say? I just want to say hi to everyone. I know Mama Chloe's watching, I think. Hey, Mama Chloe, I'm still around, yeah? Can I eat the Hoffenpfeffer? Yeah, I want to eat the Hoffenpfeffer. I gotta clean his cage again. It's a daily chore. Oh, look how cute he is, everyone. This guy means the world to me. So, yeah. So, anyways, apparently you have anything to say, Moppy? Yeah. Hi, Mama Chloe. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Trent. Hello, other people watching. Says on this screen here that we have 4 people watching. Hello, hello. I think Uncle Ted's watching. Hey, Uncle Ted, yeah. So that's 3 people. And then Mommy Rita's 4, right? I could be one of 4, yeah. So, anyways, everyone. Like I said, guys, I got to get going. I can't tie up the channel all day. I have a treadmill to run, doctor's orders. So, maybe I will do a poll eventually asking specifically if you guys want me to try to do an experiment on the treadmill for um, 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 a video live and see what happens on the YouTube Studio part. I don't know how it works, but you know, I may have to install YouTube Studio on my computer. But anywho, we can try that maybe tomorrow or something. I do need to utilize all my time properly because of the doctor's orders. So in the meantime, I want to get on to my treadmill, so I hope you guys tune in. I can't guarantee I will be on tomorrow. It depends on Chloe's request on the spreadsheets and so forth and so on, but I hope you've had a great show today. You know, like I said, prepping, we got water. We're bringing more water in. We're talking about the economy. A lot of you guys want to talk about prepping today. I thought this would just clear the air about updates. Oh, and by the way, let's go and check on. I'm gonna check on StreamYards for a minute because I want to check and see if I can actually get people in again. Because I want to know if they're gonna start charging me again because I'm not paying for StreamYards if I don't have to. Email address. Okay, let's just see this. Get it started. Alright, so it says we're going to give you a code to your email address. Okay, let's see where this code is. Let's go get email because of it. Apparently Trent says bye. Well, bye, Trent. Alright, so I'm just seeing if there's the free version still available, if they took that away from us StreamYarders. I mean, I found StreamYard to be good, but I'm not paying for StreamYard, so that's the thing. And anytime you try to do it, they're like, hey, you need to pay for it. Let me see here. Okay, that's cool. So, that's fine. I don't care. You can fucking kiss my ass, you piece of crap, greedy bastards. Anything over a year old, we will delete. That's fine. You can delete it. It's already archived in YouTube itself. So, I want to see about... oh, so they're only allowing us 5 hours now? They cut corners again? Let me look at this. Not great. So, let me look. So, apparently we got some what? Oh, light? No, I want the dark theme. Here we go. And then I want my account. And then I want to go to account settings. I want to see what's going on here. Let's see. Time format 12 hours. I'm not deleting my account. Team settings. Oh, is this what it is now? Team settings. Alright. So apparently Mr. Greedy here. I'm calling him StreamYard's Greedy. What do you think I'm not doing it? And it says, yeah, it says upgrade. Okay, well, let me see what this upgrade thing is. That's free. Local recording 2 hours a month. So apparently, so they're only allowed, what does this mean exactly? No, well, what, oh, so you can't, hold on. I don't care. So apparently, on the free jobby now, people, they're literally turning around and literally telling me that I gotta pay $36 minimum, and I get 2-hour pre-recordeds, unlimited streaming and recording, and live streams are recorded. So basically, they're trying to force us to go with the high plan. So they took away the free job for me. Yeah, exactly. Oh, by the way, it is more money. So basically, it's $45 a month. Can you believe that crap? I mean, literally. And this is why I decided to opt to OBS. You know, because we got a guy called Bub Droid. Well, that's cool. Using Japanese, whatever. Okay. Show these scumbags? Alright. Wonder what the hell is this guy squabbling about? Maybe I'll use Google Translator real quick just to see. I can't keep going, you know. Google Translate. I still think it's available, right? Let me see what's going on here. I am a small and single Japanese man. Alright, that's cool. So, protect language. Okinayabu. Simplified Chinese man. To English? Great ambitions. Right. Okay. But it says here you're using Chinese, see? Oh, well, you know, this may be fun for about 5 minutes just to see what it is. So, simple Japanese man using Chinese. Ambition brother. Whatever that is. Don't look at me, man. And then finally, Lu Fuyang. Whatever, dude. Yeah, anyways, then he said something about scumbags and so forth and so on. So, that's all gravy. So, I am a small and single Japanese man. Well, you're using Chinese. So, sorry, dude. Anyways, with everything going on, preppers, like I said, you guys keep prepping. I need to disappear. I have to get out of here because of my treadmill. Oh, and my doggy's back. Hey, bud, what's up? Yeah, I love you too. All right, preppers, I'm out, and I hope you guys tune in tomorrow. Maybe I can do an earlier session since it's Tuesday. Every day gets closer to payday is what Chloe says. Oh, I may do a video after my shower too, by the way, while I'm preparing pork chops or dinner tonight. So anyways, anywho, gotta take off now. You guys tune in tomorrow. If you're new to the channel, hit that like and subscribe button, hit that bell notification. And I will see you all tomorrow, possibly, after I talk to Chloe about the next set of work I got to do for her. So, anyways, that said, everyone, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Please click the like, subscribe, thumbs up. If you're coming back, like I said, again, welcome. And please add, subscribe, post comments, leave feedback, suggestions, hit the like, subscribe button. It's wholesome fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, bunnies, service dogs, service bunnies. If you like my content, you can donate Amazon gift cards, Walmart gift cards, Best Buy gift cards. The email is sanjuanislandprepper@yahoo.com or sanjuanislandprepper@AOL.com. And I check my email daily, so give me out, send me a message. We're on Blue Sky, Airy Sky Rita Lee, that's our handle. So look us up. I do updates and preppers and everything else. So if there's anything else that you would like me to talk about, then I highly, highly ask you to send me a message about it in my emails, like I said. And that is for anyone who wants to send me a message. So, thanks for watching. God bless you in everything you do. And I will see you in the next video.